Hey people, Carly here. Okay, this is an embarrassing moment for me. I have no makeup on. None whatsoever. I do want you to see something, and I need to go back and find my pictures from about a year ago. Check this out. I've got an eyebrow, which means nothing to y'all. Unless you know that I'm a victim of the 90s eyebrows. And I'm actually reaching for something, but I think this is funny. So there we go. I did the 90s eyebrow thing where you really just kind of plucked until you just had the arch, that really small arch. And while I do get some regrowth like down in here that I have to keep grabbing, I've not been able to get this part of my lashes, my eyebrows to grow. So I've had a lot of women ask about helping their lashes grow. My lashes are falling out. And I went to my upline and I talked to one of them, and she said that, you know, I've seen things that say that Younique 3D Lash Mascara helps regrowth from like cancer, menopause, thyroid, things like that. And so when I went to my upline, she said that, you know, it is being said, but one thing that we could recommend for that, because I know the medicine, every single woman that tells me that she's having this problem has used the medicine, I'm not going to say the name, but the medicine that we've all seen commercials for that help regrow lashes. 2 complaints from every single person. The exact same thing. 1, it's expensive. Even with insurance, it's expensive. And 2, while you're using it, your lashes look great. But within 2 days of stopping, the lashes have fallen out. We don't want that. We want to, if we're going to do something, let's at least get the lasting effort from it. So what was recommended was doing a lash regrowth serum. And I was watching television one day and a girl was on there, and the people on there kind of went, kind of like The Chew. It was one of those shows. Went through her pocketbook and they pulled up her lash regrowth serum, and she was like, oh, you know, I massacred my eyebrows in the 90s, so I'm using this and it's helping regrow my lashes. And I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I can use some and it'll help regrow that one eyebrow. So I got a hold of some and I put it on. It comes with like a mascara wand, which is kind of abrasive. I was going to say abrades. It kind of abrades. But it does. And when I put it on, I kind of abrade the skin a little more too. And I've noticed my eyebrow is coming back. I use it on my lashes even though I don't need to. But the type that I have is made in America. That means something to me. You know, patriot that I am. I like the fact of things being made in the United States. So that's just one thing I've noticed in that. Okay, now what we're doing, primer. Do you use a face primer? And if not, why not? Glorious Face and Eye Primer. See that? Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. If you have not seen, and I need to post this, it was on the Daily Buzz. It was a top 5 thing that they did, going through some beauty products. Glorious Face and Eye Primer. Yeah, the lashes were not there. It was the Glorious Face and Eye Primer that made that top 5. So that's very neat. Very cool. Regardless of your complexion, you put your face and eye primer on. After you moisturize, give your face a little bit for it to set in, and then put your primer on. It is sweat resistant. What it does, and I had to Google, what is a face primer? What is a face primer? My hair is falling and that's driving me crazy. It's one of the best ways to ensure your makeup stays longer. Not only does it enhance the color, but it is sweat proof and it helps your makeup stick. Do you see? Yeah, I see my face. I see little imperfections. I do have like a brown spot right there. I think I have a matching one over here somewhere, but I have some redness. I have uneven color to my face. I have really good skin, but I have uneven color. You know what? That's coming down. Okay. And if you notice that, that's different. But But yeah, this is just step one. Red is really hard to get rid of. So, kind of a strawberry blonde right now. I'm working on getting back blonde. That's my natural color. I'm trying to get there. But primer ensures that your makeup stays on longer. It creates a protective barrier between your skin and your makeup. And it gives it a smooth palette. It's like if you're trying to paint a wall, a red wall tan. You've got to put primer on it. Otherwise, your tan's not going to look right. You're going to be able to see the red through it. You're not going to get the right color. You've got to have that smooth, clear surface to start with. That's what this does. This is such a soft, velvety, smooth. It makes your skin feel unbelievable. And there's so many uses for this. You can use it on your hair. Once I get done rubbing it on my face, I rub it on my hands. I mean, why not? It's all that nice, natural goodness I'm always talking about. Put it on my face. And then I put it on my hands. Yeah, you do it with your hair. You can do, I like to take my black, my Devious. My curling iron's on, so I gotta be careful where I move. My Devious eye pigment, I like to use this, my liner shader brush. Can you see that? That's upside down. I use that end right there. See that? I use that, and I'll mix the primer with it right in the top with my Devious eyeshadow, and I make my eyeliner. Sometimes I don't want the straight line that a pencil will give me. Use this. You just kind of go in at an angle, and you get to design your own eyeliner. So, and if you want to do the hair chalks, get some of the different colored pigments. I've got Flirty. I've got Flirty. I'm Flirty. Which is the purple Curious. You will never see me without Curious eyeshadow pigment. This is kind of my go-to thing. So, you take, and you don't need a lot of this. $39 for this. Yeah, it fits in the palm of my hand. I have little hands. Sorry. But that's how big it is. It is 40 milliliters. Guys, seriously. That was too much. That right there is all you need for your face. So you just rub it in. And it's so smooth. You kind of think that it's going to be, and I go around my nose. I go really big on my nose. Because I have really big pores, which you can't see. Can I see them? Oh, I see one. I have big pores. Okay. So just rub it all over your face. And it's so smooth. It feels like satin on your skin. Okay. And then I'll just take the excess and rub it on my hands. Alrighty. So, and then we're done with the primer. That's done. That's all you have to do. I like to, now remember, look at my skin. Look at me. I've got some redness. Got my melasma mark. My skin tends to be, okay, I don't know if y'all do this. When I get in the shower, when I get out of the shower, I'm cold. As soon as I start to put my makeup on, it's like my temperature jumps up 100 degrees. So, I don't know why that happens. But if I put a creamy foundation on, it's just going to smear. So, I don't know if anyone else does this. This is what I do. I take my pressed powder, touch pressed powder, and we use this a lot. And I just rub that over my face. So the primer's helping to keep it adhered to my skin. And it is sweat proof, waterproof, rainproof. And I put this to the test at that concert I went to. I'm keeping my powder out. I'm not done with that. And we're going to do, hey, I'm back. My BB cream. I have the one for my skin, but I also have the two that I contour with. And if I can't find this because my daughter has confiscated it, do you see how that's been in her makeup case? I never know the condition I'm going to get things back in. And so I just take that and go over. Ooh, that was a lot. And you don't need a lot of BB cream either. You get really good coverage. I'm actually using way too much. And because I used my primer and I used that powder, it's sticking a little bit better. It's not just smearing. I wish I had better light on my camera. I don't know if it's the lights in my bathroom or what. But it's making me look a lot worse than I do. Okay. So there is my BB. My BB's on. And I can already see some of my discoloration is covered. Now, let's go creamy. My Touch Cream Foundation. And we're just going to cover that. And something else the primer does, see, look at my skin. I don't see all the redness. It's my lights. My lights are pretty bad in this bathroom. And then I'm all up in the phone. So it's taken and covered the redness. I don't see that brown spot. It's very light. And your skin feels so good. And then I just come back through with my powder one more time just to sit. Sorry, Brantley Gilbert's song is playing. I love that song. And there you go. It's all set. Your skin looks incredible. And then it's time to do the hair, get the eyebrows on, get the eyeshadow on, and the finished thing looks a heck of a lot better. So, see, there's no discoloration. I can't stand my eyebrows being messed up. But it makes a huge difference on your skin. So, Glorious Face and Eye Primer, Fabulized by Carly.com. Go get it, guys.